Hello again, Gareth Howell, M5KVK. Sorry I've been away for a while. Unfortunately, real life got in the way of the more fun stuff of building radios, etc. But I managed to get back yesterday to start carrying on with the construction of the QCX kit. And I'm not going to give a blow-by-blow account of building this kit, but I thought it would be worth just dropping in bits where I've hit a snag or something particular has come up. And this is a good example of this. The instructions for building this kit are very comprehensive. As you can see from this, for each of the stages we're installing capacitors here. It's got an instruction: install all 10 nanofarad 103 capacitors, and it's got the circuit picture of the board with the positions where these capacitors go. Everything was fine up to that, and all the way through here, all of the time it's installing one value capacitor. And this is where it caught me out, because on page 21 we're actually installing two values of capacitors, but because they're in parallel, it doesn't really make a difference. But I didn't read the instructions closely enough, so I read install 33 nanofarad capacitors and thought that's fine, 333. Went to my box of components and found I only had one 333 capacitor. Which threw me for a while, because I had counted them out, I'd put them all in the right slots, the right compartments in the box there, but now there was only one 33 nanofarad capacitor. And it was a while before I then came back and actually looked at what the instructions said, and it said that actually we were installing a 33 nanofarad and a 3.3 nanofarad, i.e. a 332 capacitor. Once I'd gone back and read it again, of course, then it was obvious. It was two capacitors and they're in parallel with each other, so it doesn't really matter. But that happens again a couple of times elsewhere, I think. So all I'd say is just be sure that you actually read the instructions carefully when you're building this kit, because otherwise, like me, you'll spend 5 minutes searching on the floor, looking under the tables, or in fact I got as far as saying going into my parts box and getting another 33 nanofarad capacitor, and it was only then when I came back and actually saw that it's supposed to be a 3.3. So just beware, read the instructions.